Gelomaics TV, sabay tayong aangat, kaagapay sa bukid, sa pag-unlad, sa bawat tatong, sagot ay malinaw, liwanagin natin, kinabukasan ay ikaw.
Disclaimer: Biblical Wisdom. Confirmed by Modern Science is an educational program that explores agricultural knowledge observed and practiced by ancient civilizations thousands of years ago. Some of these traditional principles are also mentioned in biblical texts, which serve as historical references within the discussion. This program does not aim to promote, teach, or impose any religious belief, doctrine, or denomination. Instead, it focuses on examining long-established agricultural practices and principles that are now supported and explained by modern scientific research in agronomy, soil science, and sustainable farming. The goal of this content is to provide practical, science-based insights that can benefit farmers and growers in today's agricultural context. How lightning helps plants grow. For thousands of years, ancient people observed a strong connection between lightning, rain, and the growth of plants. Long before modern meteorology and soil science existed, people noticed that after thunderstorms, the land often became greener and crops appeared healthier. Today, modern science confirms that this observation was not merely symbolic or poetic. Lightning actually plays a measurable role in the natural nitrogen cycle, helping provide essential nutrients that plants need for growth. This raises an interesting question. Can lightning naturally fertilize the soil? The answer is yes, and the science behind it is remarkable. Several ancient writings describe the relationship between lightning, rain, and plant growth. One remarkable example is found in Job 38:25-27, where God asks, "Who has cut a channel for the torrents of rain and a path for the thunderbolt, to water a land where no one lives, an uninhabited desert, to satisfy a desolate wasteland and make it sprout with grass?" This passage directly links lightning, rainfall, and the growth of vegetation. Written thousands of years before the development of atmospheric science, it describes how natural forces work together to bring life to dry and barren land. While the passage was not intended as a scientific explanation, it accurately reflects an observable relationship that modern science now understands more clearly. Thunderstorms contribute to the natural nitrogen cycle, rainfall delivers nutrients into the soil, and vegetation responds with renewed growth. What ancient observers recognized through careful observation is now supported by research in meteorology, soil science, and plant nutrition. Psalm 135 verse 7 states, "He causes the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He makes lightning for the rain." Another passage in Zechariah chapter 10 verse 1 says, "Ask rain from the Lord. He makes lightning and gives showers of rain." These ancient observations directly connect lightning with rainfall and agricultural abundance. At the time these texts were written, there were no scientific instruments to study atmospheric chemistry, yet ancient observers consistently associated thunderstorms with fertile land and healthy vegetation. Modern science now helps explain why. Earth's atmosphere is composed of approximately 78% nitrogen gas. Although nitrogen is abundant in the air, plants cannot directly absorb atmospheric nitrogen in its gaseous form. Before plants can use nitrogen, it must first be converted into biologically available compounds such as nitrates or ammonium. This process is called nitrogen fixation. One of the natural ways nitrogen fixation occurs is through lightning. Lightning is extremely powerful. A single lightning bolt can reach temperatures hotter than the surface of the sun, reaching approximately 30,000 degrees Celsius. This intense heat breaks apart nitrogen molecules in the atmosphere. When this happens, nitrogen combines with oxygen. Chemical reactions then form nitrogen oxides. These compounds dissolve in rainwater, and the rain carries nitrates into the soil. Once in the soil, plants absorb these nutrients through their roots. In simple terms, lightning helps transform atmospheric nitrogen into natural fertilizer. Nitrogen is one of the most essential nutrients for plant growth. Plants use nitrogen for chlorophyll production, leaf development, protein synthesis, photosynthesis, and overall growth. Without sufficient nitrogen, plants may become pale, yellow, weak, stunted, and low-yielding. This is why nitrogen fertilizers are heavily used in modern agriculture. Interestingly, thunderstorms contribute small amounts of this nutrient naturally. Lightning alone is not enough. Rain also plays a critical role in transporting nutrients from the atmosphere into the soil. As rain falls, dissolved nitrates enter the ground, soil moisture increases, microbial activity becomes more active, and plant roots absorb nutrients more efficiently. This helps explain why vegetation often becomes greener after periods of rainfall and thunderstorms. Rain is not only water, it is also part of a larger nutrient delivery system within nature. Today, atmospheric scientists and soil researchers recognize lightning as a natural contributor to the nitrogen cycle. Research in atmospheric chemistry confirms that lightning-generated nitrogen compounds become part of the soil nutrient system through precipitation. Although lightning alone cannot replace agricultural fertilization entirely, it contributes to maintaining ecological balance in natural ecosystems. This demonstrates how natural systems work together. The atmosphere, the water cycle, the soil, microbes, minerals, and plants are all interconnected. Understanding the natural nitrogen cycle helps farmers appreciate the importance of maintaining healthy soil ecosystems. Modern regenerative agriculture increasingly focuses on working with natural biological processes rather than depending entirely on synthetic inputs. Practices such as cover cropping, microbial inoculation, reduced tillage, and organic matter restoration help improve the soil's ability to cycle nutrients naturally. Healthy soils are better able to retain moisture, support microbial life, and maximize nutrient efficiency. One of the most important lessons from both ancient observation and modern science is that agriculture is deeply connected to natural systems. Lightning, rain, soil microbes, minerals, plants, and water are all part of a complex living network. When these systems remain balanced, the land becomes productive and resilient. When they are disrupted, soil fertility declines and agricultural sustainability becomes more difficult. For centuries, people observed that thunderstorms often brought renewed life to the land. Today, modern science explains that lightning contributes to natural nitrogen fixation, while rain transports nutrients into the soil where plants can use them. What ancient observers recognized through experience is now supported by atmospheric science, soil biology, and agronomy. Nature itself operates through interconnected systems designed to sustain life. And sometimes even a lightning storm becomes part of the process that helps plants grow.